Stories of a large great white shark stalking the waters around Lady Julia Percy Island are legendary in the coastal city of Port Fairy, Victoria, Australia. Big Ben, as the local fishermen have called him, has not been seen for nearly 58 years, but the stories of him are still told. Lady Julia Percy Island lays 22 kilometres southwest of Port Fairy in the Bass Strait and has one of the largest fur seal breeding colonies in Australia, and also home to Australia's great white shark. Big Ben is described to being 6 to 11 metres in length and having a 2 metre scar on his face. One encounter with this legendary shark, Big Ben, back in the mid-50s by local fishermen. The crew were fishing for snapper near Lady Julia Percy Island when Big Ben appeared and kept stealing their catch. One of the fishermen drove a gaff into the shark to try and get rid of him, but it turns deadly, grabbing the rudder and shaking the boat like a matchbox toy. When the rudder was replaced, shark teeth were found embedded in it. The fishermen claimed the shark they encountered was at least 7.6 metres long, 25 feet. So was that an encounter from Big Ben? But I love hearing these stories. I've heard tons of stories, even in my local area, about great white sharks. So there has to be somewhere out there where these sharks this big are out there somewhere. So at the moment, the average size for a great white shark, I think, is around 6 metres. Nothing bigger than that has actually been recorded. But a few years back in South Australia, there was a 7 metre great white shark spotted. That's an estimate, so we're not really too sure if that was the size of the shark, but they would have to be sharks that size out there that no one gets to see. So I've got plenty of other stories that I am going to talk about. There's one that was passed on to me from another YouTuber, and it's about encounters, whalers in Western Australia encountering sharks to around about 10 metres in length. So somewhere out there, these sharks have to exist out there somewhere. So, but this is a fascinating story, and there would be plenty more of these stories out there. So hopefully I'll come across them more, and I'll definitely do more videos in the future and that about these sharks. So they've got my attention, I'll tell you that. So hopefully you enjoy these videos, guys. I reckon this is probably my 20th attempt to record this video. Sometimes I get a little bit tongue-tied, but if you're enjoying these videos, please hit that like button. Also, go check out my other videos on Meg Encounter stories and also the Meg movie updates. And if you're interested in it, please subscribe. And thanks for watching. So hit that like button, and remember, guys, there's always a bigger fish.